Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner, and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Perimeter security's back up. South entrance is secure.
L3 눌러 웅크린 후에 조용히 이동하십시오. 무방비 상태인 적 근처에서 X를 누르면 제압합니다. 위에가 있어. 오케이.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
앞에.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
ghosts in this system. They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. Now why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Electrical is live. Repeat. Fireworks are live.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way. Staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first. Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
In the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake.
Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Stay alert! Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
I think I just got shot.
Using lethal force.
Watch it! Make it stop! Make it stop! I'm pinned down! Gotcha! Reloading!
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up,
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Fucking hell, we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
I'll have you. Taking cover! I'm taking fire! Anyone up? Anyone up?
going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The Plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my God.
Explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorist responses failed force. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
Londoners, as Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
To reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply distort any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colours. It's terrifying to think we harboured such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope. Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Sure.
Auto drive now enabled.
데드색 재건, 아지트 입구 찾기. 비극적인 테러가 발생한 지 몇 달이 흐르고 런던은 완전히 변해버렸습니다. 데드색은 하룻밤 사이에 사라진 듯했고 이 레지스탕스 단체에 관한 여론은 분분합니다. 하지만 유일하게 살아남은 데드색 멤버가 나타나 다시 활동을 시작하길 바라고 있습니다. 사빈의 전화를 받고 아지트를 찾으십시오.
Auto drive now disabled.
Did you know that you're legally required to have your optic working at all times?
Don't put the wash on! I left my phone in it!
Life's full of little accidents. But accident or not, the law requires you to carry a working optic at all times. So it's a good job our engineers have seen most accidents you can think of.
I'll have that working for you again in no time.
Whatever the accident, whatever the problem, Com can keep your optic working and keep you legal. Com Mobile.
Auto drive now enabled.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
A manual override to the secret entrance? If I get to hack some nodes later, I'm gonna geek out.
Fucking hell.
This shit should be against the law.
You walk away from me. Oh, fuck off, you madness.
It's accelerating. That's a scary thing. It's showing we can start expecting proper snow in London now. Like every year. Something about polar vortexes and the Gulf Stream? I don't know. Whatever it is, I have no idea. Ever heard of personal space?
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
Look at that. Abracadabra! Oi, anyone here? Where are the lights at?
누구 없어요? 들어갑니다. 아무도 없나요?
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
No, not that. Sabine sent me.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me. And it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The system network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom's CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad though, it's so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least. And don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and Bloom and privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not as broken as our city's cars.
And it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed. Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
All good question, but if DedSec didn't do the bombings, who did?
There's a gap in my memory.
플로피 디스크 뉴 스카이스는 런던의 브리플레이 스포트웨어에서 1989년에 출시한 게임입니다. 1인칭 시점 아케이드 어드벤처 게임으로 인류의 화성 침공에 참여한 어느 군인의 이야기를 그렸습니다. 플레이어의 목표는 외계인들의 비밀 무기 닉처와 선전물 화성의 고위급 지휘관들을 제거하며 화성의 저항 활동을 진입하는 것입니다. 이 게임은 처참하게 실패했으며 이후 브리플레이 소프트웨어는 매각됐고 브리플레이의 CEO는 자신의 아이디어에 아주 긍정적인 반응을 보여준 정부의 정보기관에서 새로운 커리어를 시작했습니다.
Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament, I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Skye Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her. And we only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
And I think that what Sky Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible. Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Sky Larson herself?
Not a lot, other than that she's actually pretty incredible. I've followed her work for a long time, and she's always been a pretty private person. I know that she supposedly grew up in the countryside, but there isn't actually that much more we know about her other than this tech that she's put out into the world.
I've always found it a bit creepy that she's so obsessed with this idea of transhumanism.
Why wouldn't you be? When you've got a mind as amazing as Sky's, why wouldn't you want to take what you've got and actually augment it by working with technology, by improving your physical self, changing your body and the world around you, implementing more technology to extend your life and really sort of extend human capabilities?
You sound pretty much in love with Sky Larson, I have to say.
I can't comment on that, but I am a big fan of her work. She's been one of these people that has transformed the world around us, and just watching how her mind works from afar is pretty incredible, because some of what the technology she's introduced has changed how we all live our lives, and Bagley has been this really incredible assistance to humanity as a whole. Did I ever tell you that I actually interviewed Sky Larson once?
Really? I thought she never spoke to the media or anything.
So this was a long time ago, back in the day when she was a little bit more accessible. And she was one of these people that just had an amazing presence. You were inspired by her very being, and she was just incredibly talented and knowledgeable, and one of possibly the best living people that I've ever met.
I'm not sure you're being too objective there. I mean, I imagine she's not very likable as a person.
She obviously despises humanity in some way. I think she believes that becoming data is preferable to being human. She's one of these people who is extremely methodical in everything that she does, and she does everything to perfection and really tries to change the world around her and make it a better place for us to live in.
If you say so.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and...
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as 0 Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Holy shit. How did you get out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
These days, DedSec's about as well loved as a French football team. This shit is so cool, but, well, it's kind of a massive risk.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Who am I kidding? Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
기술 포인트는 런던 곳곳에서 발견할 수 있습니다. 포인트를 사용하여 기술 업그레이드를 구매할 수 있습니다. 장비 및 무기. 기술 메뉴에서 기술을 구매하여 장비, 무기, 해킹을 획득 및 업그레이드 할 수 있습니다. 장착한 기술, 요원의 무기 또는 장치를 변경하려면 팀 메뉴에서 편집 기능을 사용하십시오. 구매한 기술은 모든 요원이 이용할 수 있습니다. AR 은폐. 사용자를 보이지 않게 만들어 시야에서 벗어날 수 있도록 하는 AR 위장입니다. 침투, 스파이더봇. 비살상 제압이 가능하며 은신 기능이 있는 스파이더봇입니다. 조종 시 은신이 해제됩니다. 아하.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. They probably know that you're listening to this show right now, but don't worry. We're not going to say anything bad about a massive, unaccountable spy organization that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic media in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
You know, we're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated. And what we haven't looked at is the power structures and the profit that lies behind this. For example, if we examine what actually happened, you know, there's a company that's really very interested in selling passports and making it easy to provide visas for investment and so on. And historically, throughout the world, they've been working with this big data manipulation company in order to overthrow governments, and then suddenly all the chickens came home to roost. Nobody could find any receipts for what was paid for. Nobody could figure out how things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk, and they couldn't figure it out. And yet it was standing there in their face the whole time. There's a couple of different ways that we got where it is that we are. I mean, one, you have a lot of smaller organizations, smaller power groups, companies as well, who are bending things just a little. Oh, we'll compromise a little bit, we'll bend the rules a little bit, and try to achieve what it is that we hope to achieve that's good for us. And if you add all of that up, what you end up with is a big wall moving in a big way from a lot of little buttons being pushed. But also there's this other thing that's going on here, is the gathering of data and the analysis of data has authoritarianism contained within its DNA. It is by its nature a tool for authoritarianism, and it has been used in that way.
How does big data look into our lives? James covered it for the pre-crisis press.
We're starting to see the merger of private data and that with data held by the state into what are called social credit systems. This is where every aspect of your behaviour is monitored and totted up by a central system to sort of score you as a person, a bit like a credit card, but predicated on all of your behaviour rather than just the money you're spending. And this can have profound impact. We're starting to see systems emerge which will punish you and stop you from doing things in society based on your behaviours. And this can be as trivial as if you jaywalk, if you cross the road in the wrong place, you might lose points. If you do some community activities or help your neighbours, you might earn points. And then this can be used to sort of evaluate you as a person. And this could mean, for example, the travel privileges, being able to travel first class, or being denied from travelling first class to not being allowed to travel at all. These systems are very real and very possible because of all of the data that is now held on us.
Ian was a veteran political writer and podcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete and total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are now part of the whole, part of the nation, and the only meaning that you will find in your life is to become part of the nation. What is a nation? The nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does. It's just a myth, but that's what they go for. And on that basis, they take the right to control every aspect of your life, from who you talk to where you eat, to where you go to hang out with your friends. And what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the state operating in tandem, basically molded into one another. But that isn't that rare. I mean, you saw exactly the same thing in Nazi Germany. You look at the concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany, there were private companies in those camps making use of that slave labor. Fascism often works with corporations, and it's doing the same now. That's the way in which they track what you do. That's the way in which they track who you talk to. They operate as each other's proxies.
So if your ears are burning and you think someone might be watching you, you're probably right. They're watching all of us. I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Buccaneer. Keep listening, keep sharing the show, and keep it encrypted. They're watching us, but we're watching them too.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
You're getting it! You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Just like that. That's it! Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. That's it! You're getting it!
Right, gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Okay, cool. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
Totally right, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
All right, yeah, that doesn't sound scary at all. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Dear God,
Motherfucker!
Yeah.
Things are stupid.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, you're being annoying, just for the record.
What do you want? What?
Piss off!
Awaiting area crime report. Turning to standard duty.
I have better places to be.
Reminder, all vehicles must be correctly registered. Awaiting area crime report. Any disorderly conduct will be investigated and penalized if necessary. Over there. Updating facial recognition software. Fuck!
Shit! I see a body.
Searching for target.
Don't see anyone.
Check the surroundings.
Over there.
Let's keep looking. Area's clear.
Drone, initiate search protocol.
Come out! Wherever you are. Oh, clear in here. Clear. Check this area.
Looks clear. We're
Turn
checking
behind,
other
there's nothing
areas.
here. Fucking twat. Don't see anything here. They're here.
Area clear. Moving on. Nothing here. You are going down when we find you.
Lost. Clear. Move on.
Look around. No stone unturned.
Clear. Moving on.
All's well here. Nothing to report. Checking elsewhere.
For fuck's sake! They got away!
All clear over here.
It's clear.
Moving
I
on.
will go that way.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Keep your...
Clear. Let's keep looking.
Fuck! They're up and vanished.
What was that? Drone, guard the area. What was that? Wait. What was that? Fucking believable. Oh! This ends now. Stop right there. Stop! Stop! Fucking hell! Shots fired! Oh! Shit!
GBB, first on the scene, first to bring you the news. GBB, first on the scene, first to bring you the news. I'm approaching. Cover me. Is anyone else still standing? The shit!
Code 3. Closest units proceed to alarm location.
Area clear, moving on. Looks clear. Gonna check our next area. Clear. Heading out.
Go die, motherfucker.
Don't wait for any brownie points, guys.
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckled boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority, and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Got it. Watch for hostiles, people.
Shit! DedSec is here!
Bastard. Piss off.
Any sign of the target? Anyone? Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Can anyone see the suspect?
Where did they go? Shit!
I'm terminating the search. Fall back. Over.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all-consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha! Careful now, the police will throw a wobbly if they see that package.
Call. Possible hostile at your location.
Received. Moving in hostiles' direction. I'm putting an end to this. Over.
Checkpoint has been breached. Over. Force this suspect to stop.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
How did they get past the checkpoint?
Right, close this fucker down.
weapon. I repeat, suspect has a firearm.
No sign of the target. Over.
Damn it. Where's my backup? I'm pinned down!
This area is being
Control, we are pursuing the target.
No!
Carter Control, we're tracking the suspect. Immobilizing the suspect. Take the vehicle out, now!
We are inbound. Stand by.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area. Searching. All units, target is now on foot. Over.
What do I do? Staying down!
Receive, we are in pursuit. Drones are on their way to the suspect.
Target check. Engaging hostile target. Investigate.
Situation is escalated. Requesting backup. Over.
Can't get to them here.
Officer in critical condition. Critical. Over. We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit. Control, I've lost the target. Received, we are trailing the target. Engaging target. Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over. Attention. Basic cybersecurity awareness is your responsibility. Tampering with your assigned optic device will leave you vulnerable and is a punishable.
Right, I'm putting a stop to this. Units fall back. Over.
all in a day's work.
Right, let's find out what's it then. Just about there.
Hey, sorry, you do know this isn't like a normal club, right?
What? There's no DJ type shit here. You can't like grab a drink and dance your bad day away. We're throwing down here, doing some bare knuckle boxing. No shit, Sherlock. All right. Look, no need to get snippy. I just want to make sure you were looking for a fist in the face and not the, you know.
We're back at it again, folks. The only game in town worth your time. Society's crumbling, institutions fumbling. Come and see a couple of fighters take it out on each other.
Oh, what's over there? Just kidding.
Unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that.
How about this? If I don't...
A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what? And it's there! Did you see all that on the live stream? Place your bets, fight lovers. Here they come. Purveyors of violence and mayhem. They're poised, they're ready, they're wild and steady. Get on your feet and let them in. Now that's entertainment. And one massive blow to our fighter. Now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. Oh yes, knockdown! That was a lovely knockdown. I want to hear that energy, folks. I want to hear the love and the hate. Get hype. The fighters step into the line. Take a look at those faces. Place your bets and strap the fuck in. Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting it. And that's a hit. One for the record books. Are you ready for a show? You're about to get a proper battle show here, people. These are two of our boldest and wildest mates from way back. They know violence. I want to see that chat move and get this crowd loud.
Big mistake.
Well, this will be a nice, easy warm-up.
They're getting murdered in there. Oh, they're gonna feel it. It's in if they wake up.
To bleed.
Just like a proper live
Come here and show me what you got.
Oh, that ain't look like it fucking hurt.
Hope you're ready to bleed.
Did you all see that monster on the stream? Fucking hell.
Come here and show me what you got.
Well, this will be a nice, easy warm-up.
Wild blow, oh my God. Oh shit! Could that be the win right now?
To bleed.
Oh shit! And that's a solid blow down. Fucking wild blow! Oh my God!
Well, this will be a nice, easy warm-up.
Oh shit! Could that be the win right now? An absolute legend, here to spoil dreams and crush hopes. That's why you bet on the underdog.
Excuse me, do you want to just move?
You can make yourself a lot of money.
Oi, move.
Come on, someone's got to be. Take a chance. Why not add some stakes to the I'm getting out of here.
I wish I could downvote this bullshit.
I got inside info, you definitely.
You know what?
What? I don't want trouble. Oh, sorry. You don't want any trouble. Too late now, fucker. You're on Clyde Kelly terrain. You know what?
getting close. You're in. Let's find the thing.
Hey, you. You like bare knuckle? You think you're tough, don't you? You know why we fight here, in Slaughterhouse?
Why?
Because you're gonna be cut up like a piece of meat. You then take on our champion, he will butcher you. I'm eager to watch.
Are you watching at home, online, on the street? Are you here live to feel the heat, the sweat, the blood? Wherever you are, this is the most exciting thing you'll see all day. Almost knocked their teeth right out. And that's a hit. One for the record books. Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting! Oh, I can taste the tension in here. Our fighters are ready, are you? Well, you'd better be.
Hope you don't mind losing any.
And we're ready to roll. A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what?
I'm gonna spark you out.
This isn't the time for a break. Did you all see that monster hit on the screen? Fucking hell! They're gonna feel that hitch in the morning if they wake up. They're getting murdered in there. We're back at it again, folks. The only game in town worth your time. Society's crumbling, institutions crumbling. Come and see a couple of fighters take it out on each other. Whoa, that hit looked like it fucking hurt. Oh, shit, and that's a solid blow there. Now that's entertainment, and one massive blow to our fighter. Just like a proper live highlight reel. Well, that's what happens when you're shit. Fuck yes. Now here comes a bloke who knows how to have a tear-up. Fronting for his hooligan mates, he'll never let them down. Blow that chat up, folks. Our next match is going to be a wild one. Unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that. Now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. They're getting murdered in there. Just like a proper live highlight reel. Now that's entertainment. One massive blow to our fighter.
You think you're hard enough? Man's gonna knock you straight.
Whoa, that hit looked like it fucking hurt. Now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting!
Up for a world of pain.
Oh shit! they wake up.
Nothing wrong with taking a chance, making a little money. I have done it all.
Emergencies are never welcome. But what if, when you dial 999, no one answers the call? Operator shortages and unreliable automated systems have been blamed for a number of deaths this year alone. Visit GBB as we look at the system and why it is failing to come to the rescue.
Right, let's find out what's it's then. Just about there.
Engaging hostile target. Moving in. Went that way. Go find them.
Neutralizing hostile target.
There, right there.
folks. I want to hear the love and the hate. Get hype. Are you sure you want to step into the limelight? Look weak. Take a look at those faces. Place your bets and strap the fuck in. Almost knocked their teeth right out. Shit, what an absolutely disgusting blow. Are you watching at home, online, on the street? Are you here live to feel the heat, the sweat, the blood? Wherever you are, this is the most exciting thing you'll see all day. Oh, shit, and that's a solid blow there. Did you all see that monster hit on the stream? Fucking hell!
What are you waiting for? My grain's faster than you.
But fucking wild blow! Oh my god!
Come on then, let's have it.
Fucking hell! Seriously? No one will be able to get up on that. Place your bets, fight lovers. Here they come. Purveyors of violence and mayhem. They're poised, they're ready, they're wielding and steady. Get on your feet and let them in. A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what? An unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that. Oh, mate, we're in for a show because here comes one of our favourite explosive players. She's one to watch, I'll tell you that.
I'm pretty much good at everything.
You think you could take me?
And that's a hit! One for the record books. An unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that. Oh yes, knockdown! That was a lovely knockdown.
Fucking done with you, bro. You're in serious trouble now.
Oh, that hit looked like a fucking hurt. Oh my!
I ain't afraid of you.
What absolutely disgusting hit.
Fucking hell.
And the crowd's roaring for some action. Oh shit! Could that be the win right now? Absolutely nobody saw that win coming. Unless you did, then you just made yourself a proper lumpy bit of dosh.
over.
Bruv, you ain't even worth the time.
Oi, dimwit! Forgot what no outing means? You can't be out! Okay, bud. Sure? Alright, I hear you.
Albion is always watching. For your security and the security of London.
location on a 1033. Advise position.
Running to cover!
Prepare yourself,
Keep looking! Empty! Get back here!
Let's get this over with.
You're not getting out of this. Show yourself! Have a runner! Firing! Need to reload! Cover!
Hold back and cover from here.
They're escaping! Shit! Where did they go? Going to investigate. Last position. Suspect is nearby. Go! Shots fired!
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location. Message received. Moving in. Over. Confirmed. Suspect has a gun. Over.
You're in trouble now. There's our suspect. Control! We're hit!
Be advised, we are on the trail. Suspect crossed the checkpoint. All right, you're here. Let's find the thing. Suspect's vehicle. Control. Target is now on foot.
Already dead.
I'll shoot the hole.
Being shot out here!
We're on their tail. Over.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
My friend, you should give up.
There's only one way this ends. Shots fired!
Getting close.
Stupid fucker.
Begin searching.
testing my patience.
Please, I don't want trouble.
You don't, do it. Now, shit out of luck. You're on Tank Helicorp now, all right? Slow for fucking trouble, yeah. It's all.
Just in time. Got someone all lined up for you. Oh, I can taste the tension in here. Our fighters are ready, are you? Well, you'd better be. Beds are closed and we're ready to roll.
Fucking hell, you're too ugly to back.
One for the record books. Oh, they're gonna feel that hit in the morning if they wake up. Did you all see that monster hit on the stream? Fucking hell! Fucking wild blow! Oh my god! Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what? Oh, shit! And that's a solid blow there. Now that's entertainment. One massive blow to our fighter. Oh, I can taste the tension in here. Our fighters are ready, are you? Well, you'd better be. Beds are closed and we're ready to roll.
I'm going to knock your teeth out of your fucking head.
Almost knocked their teeth right out. Just like a proper live highlight reel. They're getting murdered in there. Oh, that hit like fucking hurt. One for the record books. Place your bets, fight lovers. Here they come. Purveyors of violence and mayhem. They're poised, they're ready, they're wild and unsteady. Get on your feet and let them hear it. Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fighter. See some excitement, folks. This fighter doesn't let anything or anyone get in his way. He'll run you over. Battle in for some fisticuffs.
No fun otherwise.
A solid hit. That's the shit we like to see. Am I right, people, or what? Oh, shit. Could that be the win right here? Oh, shit! And that's a solid blow there.
Step on over here.
Blow! If they wake up. Oh my God! What an absolutely disgusting it!
As if someone like you can really hurt my feelings.
Just like a proper live highlight reel.
Hear that? Hear them scream?
Unbelievable blood! Don't know how anyone will come back from that. Almost knocked their teeth right out. Fucking hell! Seriously, no one will be able to get up on that. Don't let the tithead get away.
Getting close. All right, you're here. Let's find the thing.
Yo, you're here to fight, right? To take on our champs?
Wait, what?
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Like, listen, yeah, I'll be real with you. They will kill you, like, for sure.
Fuck me sideways.
Yeah? I heard the only thing they like more than vodka is mashing people up. But I don't know, man, look at you. You look like a beast. You look like you could take him, yeah? And honestly, I think watching that would be hella fun. Come on, man, do it for me.
I want to hear that folks. I want to hear the love and the hate. Get hype. The fighters step into the limelight. Take a look at those faces. Place your bets and strap them. Fuck it. They're getting murdered in there. Did you all see that monster hit on the screen? Fucking hell.
Get ready. This is gonna hurt.
Someone's gonna have to break the stalemate soon. Well, that's what happens when you're shit. We're back at it again, folks. The only game in town worth your time. Society's crumbling, institutions fumbling. Come and see a couple of fighters take it out on each other. Now that's entertainment. And one massive blow to our fighter. Just like a proper live highlight reel. Oh, they're gonna feel that hit in the morning if they wake up.
Is that your best?
Oh, that hit look like it fucking hurt. Are you watching at home, online, on the street? Are you here live to feel the heat, the sweat, the blood? Wherever you are, this is the most exciting thing you'll see all day. Unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that. But fucking wild blow, oh my God.
Hey, I'll try and make it look like a fight, yeah?
Both of our fighters are tired, trying to conserve energy.
How about
Oh, shit, and that's a solid blow there. Oh, shit, what an absolutely disgusting blow. They're as cold as the land of their birth. But can they still bring the heat? Two fighters making machines on the Russian steps. You don't want to miss this fight. Chat your friends. Piggy murdered in there. Almost knocked their teeth right out.
In your fucking face.
Oh shit! Could that be the win right now?
I'll hit you so hard you'll think I'm your father.
Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting!
Time to introduce my fist to your fucking face.
And then now! Did you see all that on the live stream? Now that's entertainment! And what a massive blow to our fighter! Oh, now that's what I'm talking about! Solid strike from a solid fighter. A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see! Am I right, people, or what?
I'll hit you so hard you'll think I'm your father.
Looks like they're sizing each other up. Did you all see that monster hit on the screen? Fucking hell!
You've proven you have the best blood, muscles and glands by using them to pummel the other weaker blood, muscles and glands. You're making me wish I had a strong, stinking fight body.